Alright, hello. I hope this mic is going to work. If it doesn't, I'm going to be really upset, but I'm not going to do a bunch of tests to figure it out. So, I wanted to go ahead and give you a little bit of a greenhouse tour. I'm going to do one now and then one probably later in the summer so I can really show you everything that I've done out here. Because, of course, right now, since everything's like freshly set up, nothing's really growing yet. But yeah, welcome to my greenhouse. This is, I don't even remember what brand this is or what company made it or what, but I really like this greenhouse. This is, I think, the third year of me having it up. So we'll go ahead and show it to you. Now, I know that things are going to be kind of like blown out light-wise. I'm using my phone to film this just because it's easiest out here. So going over all of the stuff here, in this planter I have a bunch of flowers. I am a chaotic gardener, so I don't remember what is what, but I could probably tell you, like, if I had the seed packet still, like, what it is, but it's just a bunch of flowers, for, like, pollinators and stuff. Over here, I have dahlias. I have done dahlias in here just about every year so far, and they've done really good, so I decided to add some new dahlias this time, or this year, and we'll see how that goes. Over here, I'll give you like a little bit of a close-up in a second, but we have a clematis, rosemary. I believe that pot has lavender in it. We'll find out when it comes up. And then we have another lavender. And over here, we have some purple flowers that I thought were just really pretty. And as you can see, there's hopefully a bunch of like hooks and plant stands over here. And I do hope to put more flowers and hanging baskets up here as the season goes. In this one, I planted a bunch of butterfly flowers, which includes things like milkweed and things that butterflies and bees like. I'm trying to attract them to the greenhouse. Monarchs are endangered, so I figure I really want to try and help them out this year if I can do it. We do get a lot of those here, so I have a positive outlook on that. And then I guess we're just going to move on to the other side. All right, if this mic doesn't work, I'm going to be so upset. Anyway, so I have a pot of strawberries up right there. I love homegrown strawberries, and so does everybody in my household, including my hamsters. In this, we have a bunch of like mints, like we have peppermint, lemon balm, catnip. I only remember that the catnip is planted on the furthest side. I have lots of cats, so they'll probably love that. You might see this tower here. I hope to put flowers in this. Hope. But yeah, here is the front of the greenhouse, so let's go ahead and go inside. Alright, so it's kind of dark in here and the sun hasn't quite come in yet. It's also not as warm in here as it normally would be because I've had the door open today. So, just to kind of give you the quick overview, we have my sitting spot, and then here, all the way down this entire row, we have all of my houseplants. These are the plants that I've pretty much brought out all of my plants this year, except for a few tissue cultures that I don't think would do well. I have 137 houseplants at this point, with probably more coming as the season goes. And I've been collecting for multiple years, and I find that moving them out here, they do really, really well. And then everything here forward this way, except for a couple plants here and there, are all consumables. I don't know the word I'm looking for, and I have some pots here, which we'll go over in a second. But yeah, I really, really like this greenhouse. The sun does come in here quite aggressively, and the way that we've kind of filtered it is we left the pollen on the top, because the first year we definitely had a lot of plants get sunburned, but with the pollen on the top, obviously we clean off all the sticks and stuff. It's kind of acted as a filter to keep the plants safe, so we just leave it that way. The roof is designed to lift when it reaches a certain temperature. I don't remember what that temperature is. I think it's 75 or 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It lifts up and lets fresh air come in, and you can probably see that I have a fan over here as well for just in case. It has electricity ran to it via a very large extension cord. It has a water hookup, and yeah, so I really like it. I have mats in here because I like to do like yoga in here, make videos in here. But yeah, let's go ahead and do a little bit of a close-up of what we have in here. I'm just going to kind of show it to you without necessarily talking because I feel that's going to be the easiest. All right, so we're going to start over in this corner. If you see that little box back there, it's a ladybug house. I am going to put ladybugs in here again and probably some other predatory bugs because they help keep the bad bug population down. And I'm just going to show you some like close-ups, I guess, of the plants that I have out here. There's a lot. I would say out of 137 plants, I probably only did not move 10 of them. And shout out to this cactus. I don't remember if it's a Thanksgiving or a Christmas cactus because I left it out here all year through the snow and the freezing temperatures, and it still looks the same as when I left it out here. So as you can see, I have like a lot of philodendrons and monsteras. Those are my favorite. And after just a few days of being out here, granted it is growing season, so they probably would have produced these regardless, we do have a lot of new leaves. And some of these plants were out here last year and they really liked it. Up here we have a bunch of hanging plants. The inside of my house is really bare and the echo is insane. It's crazy how like having all of these plants inside and then moving them out, like how much of an impact that makes. Oh, I got another new leaf up there. This one's about to open up on this monstera as well. I believe this is a Tycon. It was labeled as something else in the hardware store, but definitely a Tycon. We'll finish showing the house plants and then we will move on. And then this guy is sitting over here because I was pretty sure, well, it did have thrips, and I'm not 100% sure if they're gone or not yet, but once the ladybugs get in here, they will 100% be. All right, over here we have the power hookup and an additional fan. We have a bunch of seed starts. The ones in this tray didn't really do too good. I think it's because of the type of dirt I used, but that's okay. And then we have a bunch of guys growing over here. What are they? I could not tell you, but I'm really glad that I recorded me planting them because that's going to be how I figure it out. And then we have these 2 tomato trellises that I was gifted. So thank you very much to the person who did that for me. We have summer squash. I have no idea if any or all of this stuff is going to do good. The wind's picking up. More strawberries. Homegrown tomatoes and homegrown strawberries just taste so much better than like the grocery store ones, in my opinion. We have some peas that I need to resituate on their trellises. More tomatoes. And then we have things over here. Chives, green onion. I know you can read, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Celery. Wow, the wind is really crazy. We're just gonna leave this candid. I'm just gonna leave it in. More onions, and then broccoli, and then some succulents back there, and a Hoya, which I actually just noticed this begonia up here is blooming. And then when you come over here, you see some more plants that are kind of just hanging out here. We have more strawberries and more tomatoes. They're all different kinds of tomatoes and different kinds of strawberries. I believe that these are herbs. They haven't come up yet. I'm a little nervous about that. And then I have 2 alocasia bulbs that I planted, or technically corms. So we'll see if those do anything. I'm not holding my breath though. But yeah, that's the inside tour. So yeah, that is the entire greenhouse tour. I hope you liked watching it. I hope it was entertaining enough. I will make another one later in the summer where you will get to see how everything's evolved, because we're definitely going to have flowers come up. We're going to have more produce plants. There's probably going to be more house plants. And I don't know how to end this, but yeah, thank you for watching. And I'm really excited to make the update later, because I just know that once I get all the flowers out here and like get everything going, it's going to be amazing. Hello, I'm sorry for the sounds that you can probably hear out there, but I've made some changes since I did that video. I should have waited like just another week. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all of the new stuff that I've added. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to talk or not, but we'll see. So quick tour, and hopefully I'll like put names of stuff, and if I forget, I'm sorry.